Hey everyone, it's Caitlin and welcome to another video. I am currently in the parking lot of Trader Joe's about to go in and go grocery shopping. So I decided to challenge myself and I am going to go in, spend only $50 and come up with a full week of vegan meals. And I've done sort of budget friendly or meal prep related videos in the past, but this time I really want to focus on like simple fuss-free recipes that can still be so delicious, but just so happen to be vegan. So if that sounds interesting to you, stay tuned. I don't think I can film inside the store and I'm not going to. I really have no idea what I'm going to get, but I'm just sort of going to make a lap around the store first, look at all the prices, then go get my items and go home and I'll show you what I got. I honestly feel a little stressed out right now. I spent over an hour in that store. I think next time I should have more of a plan because like I said, I had a general idea of what I wanted, but those like 99 cents price tags at Trader Joe's really mess with you because I'm like, oh, this is only $1.99 or oh, this is only $2.99, but then when you add all those together, you reach $50 a lot more quickly than you thought you would. So shout out to all the people who have to figure out how to make a budget work for them every week, like on a serious level, like you cannot go over that, because that was really stressful and like I had to put things back. People were probably giving me weird looks because I was in the store for so long, but you know, it is what it is. And actually somehow I did my math wrong because I was freaking out and I thought I was gonna be like 20 cents under $50. But I actually only ended up spending $43 in change. I was so stressed in the store that I don't even know what I did with my receipt right now, but I'll look at my bank statement and confirm. It was like 43 something. So I could have bought more, so I don't know why I was so stressed out. So just keep that in mind as you go through this. I'll give some suggestions of other things you could have bought later. All right, so on the top of this bag, we have some broccoli. I just got conventional for most of the things because I was trying to save money, but obviously if you have money for organic food in your budget, you can do that as well. But I got some broccoli. There's about like 3 heads in here and the stems are pretty long, so I'm going to find a way to use the stems as well to use all of this up. I guess I'll just go along in terms of produce first. So next up I got a bag of organic baby spinach. I did actually get this in organic. I try to get my greens organic whenever possible. And I like spinach because you can use it in salads. I think I'm probably going to use this in a salad for this meal prep, but you can also cook it down. It's one of those greens that I don't mind cooked and fresh. I also really like arugula, but I know some people don't, and I was actually going to get arugula, but then I took it out because I didn't think I had enough money. So if you wanted to add more greens, because these are the only leafy greens I got, you could get that too. I also got some mini pearl grape tomatoes. This was a pretty good price. I think it was around $2 for a lot of them. And again, you can roast these, you can eat them raw. One thing I'll say about Trader Joe's, as you probably have already noticed, is that their plastic use is not that great. There's a ton of plastic. Everything seems to be wrapped in something. They said that they were working on that. And you know, if you can afford to go to another grocery store and buy things in bulk and limit your plastic use, more power to you. But I know that's not an option for everyone. And this is where Trader Joe's is at. I also got 3 apples to have as a snack alongside one of the lunches that I'm planning to do for the week. And then I also got an eggplant and a bell pepper. This was like $1.39 and this one was 99 cents. This is actually the last thing I added to my cart. I thought I had about $1 left. They're both very versatile. The thing I like about Trader Joe's, which can be a blessing and a curse, is that it's not really it's not really priced by pound. So all eggplants were $1.39. So I went through and picked out the biggest one. But you know, if you go there on a day where they only have really tiny eggplants, that'll kind of stink. But generally you can dig a little and find a bigger one. I'm trying to think. Oh, I also got some bananas. I'm going to do this meal prep just for like the 5 days of the work week. So I only got 5. I'm going to be using this in my breakfast. I also got 2 lemons. I think lemons are pretty versatile. It's a great way to add acidic and fresh flavor to things. So you can use them in salad dressings. You could just add them to your water if you have some left over. I really like lemons and I try to always have some on hand, and they're pretty affordable too. I'm realizing now that I meant to get mushrooms and I forgot to get mushrooms, and I think that's why my total was lower. So I don't have mushrooms, but it's okay. I'm gonna roll with it because I'm not going back to the store. I also got a bag of whole organic carrots. This was only 79 cents. Then I got a head of garlic because it was 50 cents, and garlic is very versatile in like pretty much all savory recipes, and it can add a lot of flavor if you don't have other things that are adding flavor. Okay, I think that's it for all of the produce that I got, which is like actually a decent amount of produce. I still wanted us to get, you know, our fruits and veggies. So now moving on to the other things. I got these steamed lentils. It's in a plastic bag, so Trader Joe's doesn't have canned lentils, but they have these steamed lentils. And this is actually a pretty good deal. I think it was like $3.29, and there is about 2.5 cups of lentils in this, and 1 cup of lentils has 18 grams of plant-based protein, which is really awesome. And these are great in salads. You can heat them up or eat them cold, so I'm going to use these in a salad this week. And then I also, for my protein sources, I'll just go through that, I guess. I got a can of Great Northern beans. They're organic and they were only 99 cents. I don't know how I remember all these price tags, but, and then I got this new product from Trader Joe's I'd never seen before. It's kind of like a chickpea rice. So it's rissomi, chickpea and red lentil legume-based grain alternative. I'm not grain-free, though I realized that this haul is mostly grain-free. I just got this because it was reasonably priced. It was $2.99. It's a fun thing to try out, you know, adds more spice to your life than just eating plain rice or just like plain chickpeas every once in a while. And then it's also a really good source of protein. So there's 6 grams of protein per container and there's 10 grams of protein per serving. So there's 30 grams of protein in this, which is awesome. I'm talking a lot about protein, but just for the record, if you eat a wide variety of foods, you don't really have to worry about it. I'm just kind of pointing it out to show you guys. And then I also got a package of tempeh from Trader Joe's. I actually always get my tempeh from Trader Joe's because it's $1.99. It's the best price you're ever gonna find around. And yeah, it works. So I got a package of this. Not quite sure what I'm gonna do with it yet, but I'll figure it out. And then I also got a package of this yellow lentil and brown rice pasta. Dylan and I actually buy this from there all the time. We really like it. It's gluten-free. Everything in this haul is gluten-free, if you can't tell by now. And I really like the texture of this pasta. Some gluten-free pastas are like way too gummy. And the other thing I like about Trader Joe's pasta is that it's usually cheaper than other gluten-free pastas in other grocery stores, but you actually get more. So most pasta comes in an 8-ounce box, but this actually comes in a 12-ounce container. So Dylan and I actually probably split like an 8-ounce box for our dinners, but we can actually have 3 servings instead of 2 servings out of this. And yeah, and each serving has 28 grams of protein. So who said plants don't have protein? So then for my breakfast, I went pretty basic on the breakfast and I'm trying to go a little more elaborate for lunch. So I got the bananas for breakfast. And then I got some ground flax. It was around $3, I think, and some oatmeal for breakfast. Trader Joe's to sell a bigger bag of rolled oats, but it was too expensive for my budget. So I got the smaller one. They're oven toasted, old-fashioned organic oats. So I don't really know what that means. It's kind of confusing. Like, why can't they just say rolled or quick? But I guess I'll find out when I open it. But they look fine. Oats are cheap. They're filling. They're a good breakfast. And then I got flaxseed because I think flax is really important to incorporate in your diet, especially if you're a woman. I try to eat around a tablespoon per day, and it's a really nice thing to add to oats to bulk it up and add some healthy fats and fiber and everything too, and this is reasonably priced as well. I would just recommend, if you do get flax, store it in your fridge, otherwise it goes bad a lot faster. And then I got a jar of peanut butter to put on my oatmeal, so I'm gonna have like peanut butter banana oatmeal, and this one's just the creamy salted peanut butter. It's $2. I was gonna get another nut butter, but like almond butter is like $6. The cashew butter was like $7.50. I was like, I don't have a budget for this. I'm sticking with peanut butter because it's still good. I enjoy it. I'm not allergic, so budget. And then I got some of the Trader Joe's more like fun things to spice things up. So first up, I got the Trader Joe's eggplant hummus. I wanted to get hummus for sure because I think it's really versatile. You can use it as a snack, you can use it as a spread. I have recipes on my blog where you can use it as a pasta sauce or a salad dressing. You might see some of that in the upcoming video for this. But I really like the eggplant one. I thought it was a nice flavor, but Trader Joe's has a ton of different flavors. They're all pretty much the same in price. They have like roasted red pepper. I can't think of any other ones off the top of my head, but hummus is always good. You can make your own at home, but you know, if you're in a rush, you probably don't have time. And then I've actually never tried this before, but a ton of people have recommended it, so I wanted to incorporate it in this grocery haul. I got the vegan cashew pesto. So it's vegan kale, cashew, and basil pesto. And it's just a blend of, let's see, kale, olive oil, water, basil, cashew butter, garlic, lemon juice, sea salt, black pepper. So that sounds pretty good. This was probably, I think these are the lentils. This was like $3.50, I think. So this is probably one of the more expensive items that I got. The pesto, again, is really versatile. I like it. You get some extra greens in there since I only got spinach. And yeah, I'm excited. As you can tell, I'm kind of going with more of like a Mediterranean Italian theme with this. So I got 2 more things. Actually, neither of which I've tried either. So first up, I got these gluten-free par-baked flatbread pizza crust. And they are vegan. It's mostly a blend of rice flour, and there's a few, there are gums, some sugar, and like an oil blend in it, probably to make it more moist. Honestly, this is kind of small for a pizza for me. I'd probably eat more, but I'm excited to try these. And I had the idea to actually just cut each one in half and turn it into a sort of like panini. So kind of like a gluten-free ciabatta bread. So that's my idea with these. They're pretty reasonably priced. If you're not gluten-free, you could just buy bread that has wheat in it. It's usually more cost-effective too, for the record. And it's really hard to find gluten-free vegan bread. And then last but not least, I personally love dessert and have dessert every night. So I wasn't going to film a grocery haul and not get something that I could eat for dessert. So I got 2 of these Dark Chocolate Lovers chocolate bar from Trader Joe's. I've also heard really good things about it. It's just a dark chocolate bar. I mean, just cocoa, sugar, cocoa butter, and vanilla flavor. But I think it's only like $1.79, so it's a pretty good bang for your buck. Oh, wait. Each one of these actually contains 2 bars. I couldn't, well, perfect, because I was gonna get 3 bars. Because if I'm only eating chocolate for dessert, I could probably easily polish off half a bar, but I could eat like 3/4 of a bar a day. Is that the right math? I don't know. I should have read more. I was like in a whirlwind, honestly. So I got this. I can have like chocolate and peanut butter for dessert. So this is the haul. Again, I spent like $43. So I was originally going to get mushrooms. I think mushrooms would be really good with this food here. I'm kind of bummed I didn't get them, but it's okay. You can add them in if you're watching this before you go grocery shopping. But it also leaves some wiggle room where if you don't have oil in your pantry or you don't have certain spices that you want to add to this, I'm going to assume that you have like maybe some basic seasonings, but definitely oil, salt, and pepper. And one thing I would recommend, if you have the budget, Trader Joe's has this garlic infused olive oil. It's $3.99, which is a pretty good price for this size bottle, I think. And it has really good garlic flavor. So if you don't want to buy fresh garlic or deal with chopping it up, this is good. This is also really good to just drizzle on top of things, sort of like a finishing oil. So if you're looking for a little bit of an extra flavor boost, as well as getting some more fat in your diet, I recommend this. And it's organic too, I just realized. So that's it for this haul. So then the next part of the series is that I'm gonna make everything for you. So sometimes I film grocery hauls, sometimes I film meal prep videos, but I want to sort of film a start to finish video so you can see all the things I got, and then I'm going to show you what I made with them for a meal prep during the week. And I'm gonna give you a few different options. I'm definitely feeling like re-inspired to get back on my budget-friendly or like cost-effective meal prep train that I was a year or 2 ago. And I know a lot of you guys like those videos. So I wanna film more videos like this. Comment below if you want me to do more series at Trader Joe's, because there's a ton of more foods I could have bought. Like I could have done something completely different than this. Or if you want me to try out other grocery stores. I'll probably do a combination of both. But it would just be good to have your feedback to know which one to do first. So stay tuned to see what I make with it. So if you're not subscribed to my channel and you want to see that, you can go ahead and hit the little subscribe button right down there. I post 1 to 2 new videos every single week revolving around how to make a vegan life easier or more accessible for you. So I think that pretty much sums it up. Stay awesome. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you don't get as stressed out going grocery shopping as I just did. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.